Hello, everyone, and welcome to this 30-minute cyclical yoga session. This one is inspired by the new moon, so it will be very restorative, very nourishing. The new moon is commonly associated with new beginnings. If you are somebody who menstruates, then it's also associated with menstruation. So think of it as a time to relax, restore, nourish. We'll be moving through some meditation and then some gentle holds, restorative holds together. As always, listen to your body. For this class, we're going to have 2 pillows and a blanket. So they're just going to support you throughout the practice. It's okay if you don't have them, but if you do, fabulous. So let's get started. Find your comfortable seated position. And find some length in the spine, roll the shoulders up and back. We'll start with an energy recall. Sometimes when we're moving throughout our day, our energy can be given in lots of different directions. You're just coming back to yourself now. Tuning in to the rhythm of your breath in this present moment. Take a moment to be in meditation. Visualize your body seated here. As you breathe, see a bubble of protection. Let's get started. Take a quiet moment here to settle, to arrive onto your mat. Drop in and be in meditation. Visualize your body seated exactly in the space that you're in. Visualize your energy. Noticing what color it is. And as you breathe, create with the breath a bubble of protection around you. A loving bubble filled with kindness and nourishment. Sending away now, lift the arms, bring them down and take a pushing motion, sending away any energy that's not rightfully yours. You can push it out to the sides, push it out to the center, push it out above the head. And then come back into visualization, sending away any energy that's not rightfully yours to take on. Do this until you feel that urge to stop. If you need to pause the video, then do. Then call back any energy that is rightfully yours. Do this until you feel a shift. Affirm, I call back my energy. Affirm, I call back my energy. Visualize your energy returning to you, into every cell of your body. Recharging. Bring thumb and forefinger to touch. And observe the next thought or sensation that comes to the mind or body. And start to deepen the breath as it comes in. Lengthen the breath as it comes out. Breathe in. And breathing out to ground. Bring the fingertips to the ground beside you. Notice the contact of the fingertips against the ground. Take 3 full breaths here. And crawling your right fingertips slightly further away from you. Reach the left hand high, look towards the thumb. Reach up, up, up. And take a side bend here, bend the right elbow. Maybe crawling the right hand out to the side. On your next inhale, come back through center. Bring the left fingertips down, crawl them out. Look towards the right thumb and take your side stretch. Maybe the gaze now turns to the center or towards the inner arm. Try and keep both sit bones on the ground. And watch that the neck is not collapsing into the shoulder, keeping that away, keeping the ear away from the shoulder. On your next inhale, coming back to center, release the hand down. Inhale, just splash the hands out as if you're splashing away some water. Shake the hands, letting go for everything that has happened up till now, everything that's going to happen later. New moon is a great time to shed, to let go of anything that no longer serves you, but equally the things that have. It's the process of death and rebirth that can happen internally as well, each time growing in a slightly different way. Knowing when you let go, it doesn't mean you're going to let go of everything and it's never a part of you again. It just means that you allow space, you create space for things that are more aligned with the version of you to flow into your life. Roll the shoulders up towards the ears, down and back, and again up. Exhale, down and back. Last one. Exhale, down. On your next inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale into your cactus arms. And again. Last one. This time, exhale, bring the hands to heart center. The thumb touches the forehead and the sternum. Slight bow of the chin. I invite you to set an intention. An intention for the next moon cycle. Moon cycles are typically 29.5 days. What energy would you like to bring in to this cycle? Maybe it's love, focus, energy, nourishment, whatever it is for you. Once you've got that intention, breathe it into the body. Exhale, picture yourself surrounded by that energy, creating it. Beautiful. We're now going to roll onto the spine. So bring your feet onto the ground, find length, hands to the knees, reach the arms forward, curve the spine, chin to chest, slowly lower down vertebrae by vertebrae until you reach the ground. Then bring one knee up to the chest, extend the other leg out. Rotate the ankle, wiggle the toes. Take a few breaths here. Nice, and then bring the other knee into the chest. And take a few circles, some rocks back and forth, whatever you're intuitively feeling today. And then bring the knees parallel to the hips, ankles in line with the knees. And start to draw some circles in the air, but like flat circles. So imagine your feet are pushing out one edge of the circle, they turn it round and bring it back in. So the further out you bring your legs, the more challenging this will be. And even though you know you can challenge yourself, maybe for this new moon, you consciously choose a gentle option. Or maybe you actually are in the mood to challenge, but know that it's not a must. It's your choice. changing directions. And then bring the right knee into the chest, extend the left leg out, or the opposite leg to the one you've done. Rotate the ankles, scrunch the toes. Nice, bring both knees towards you. And this time extend them up towards the sky. Flex the feet, point the toes. And then bring the knees back into the chest. This time we're going to take a couple rocks and rolls up to seated and straight into tabletop position. You've got your wrists underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. Take a moment here to connect with the ground beneath you. Shift the weight to the right, the fingertips to the left. And turn the other way. Find your neutral point. On your next inhale, lift the tailbone, bring the belly towards the mat. Power pose. On the next exhale, pushing the ground away, lifting up from the back of the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly towards the mat. And exhale to push the ground away. 3 more like that with your own breath. Maybe closing the eyes. Maybe you feel an inclination to bring a bit more movement into your cat-cows. New moon is really about connecting to your own intuition, your own sense of wisdom. So do what feels right for you. Finding stillness. Bring the right hand to the center of the mat. Left hand comes up. As you exhale, threading the needle through. Really reaching it as far away from you as you can. And then bringing the left ear and the left shoulder to the ground. You can stay here, or for a slightly increased stretch, you can bring the hand overhead. On your next inhale, come back to center, left hand comes in the middle. Breathing in, reaching up, breathing out, thread the needle through. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, thread the needle through. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, bring the hand back to center. Sorry. Thread it through and hold. Maybe walk the hands overhead. Bring the hand back down. Come back to center point and sit on the heels. So with this one, invite you to separate the knees slightly, separate the feet, and then bring the buttocks onto the mat or onto one of your pillows. It can feel really good to have a pillow here right in between. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bend the right elbow, left hand, right elbow. I'm going to swap over. Inhale, reach both hands up, release them down. And from here, I'm going to extend the legs out really wide. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, bend the elbows. Fold over. You don't have to fold very far. You can fold slightly. Or if you have the space to do so, you can start to walk the hands away from you. Release the head, release the neck. Take a few full breaths here. And rolling yourself back up. Bring the legs together. If you're sitting on a pillow, just removing it from under you. Bring the left foot on the other side of the right knee. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, take a twist towards your left side. Looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. And release the legs down. Bring the right foot on the outside of the left knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, take your twist. Gaze is just over the right shoulder. And coming back to center, extend both legs out. Give them a shake. I'm going to bring the soles of the feet together. Allow the knees to drop out to the side. Here you can bring a pillow underneath the knees, just to bring the ground closer. Press the thumbs into the soles of the feet, inviting in this massage. Connect with everywhere your feet has taken you to this moment, everywhere you have walked, the journey you've been on. And then take your blanket, bring it around you and overhead, and take a fold towards your feet, creating a cave for yourself, an intimate moment with you. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. Rolling up, removing the blanket, removing the pillows from underneath you. So option here to sit in cross-legged position or bring one knee in front and the left knee over. So you can either stay here and cross, or you can drop the foot down. Just make sure both sit bones are on the ground. If you have knees on top of each other, you can stack them, so even and odd. So you've got right, left, then right hand, left hand. If you have your knees up here, it's the same concept. Release down. drop down into the energetic womb space, the lower abdomen. Sacred center of your feminine power. Really nice. We're going to switch legs. And switch hands. From here, inhale, bring the arms up. And exhale, palms to heart center. Release the legs into cross-legged position. Right arm comes up, bend the elbow. Left hand comes down, bend the elbow. And you can either just have the hand resting on the spine, or you can bring the fingertips towards one another. If you have a bind, take your bind. On your next inhale, diagonal stretch. And exhale, switch the arms and also switch the crossing of your legs. Release the hands, come into your tabletop, take a cat-cow. And from your cat, drop the hips back to the heels, extend the arms out in front, Balasana, child's pose. The forehead makes contact with the ground or a pillow. And then bringing the hands to the sides of the body, or option to lean forward, come onto the top of the head, thread the hands all the way through, holding the feet. This can be really, really grounding. And then start to make your way back up to seated. We're going to make our way onto the ground. Shifting forward slightly. You can bring a pillow or two underneath the knees. Cover yourself with a blanket. And come into shavasana. Allow the toes to point out, the fingertips and the hands to just relax, palms facing up beside you. Notice your state of mind, how you feel in this moment, right here, right now. Notice the flow of breath. Is it smooth? Is it jagged? Surrender to the ground. Feel the support underneath the body, the contact between the ground and the body. We'll be here for the last few minutes of this practice. There is nothing left to do. If you'd like to spend a bit longer in shavasana, feel free to do so. Maybe pause the video. Otherwise, awareness to the breath, awareness to the body. Maybe rolling the wrists, rolling the ankles, wiggling fingers and toes, coming back into consciousness. I find it quite nice to rub the fingers together, create a bit of warmth, sensation. Roll onto the right side. Make a pillow with your hands. Give yourself a moment. Here, laying on your side, fetal position. And then slowly, when you're ready, come back to your seated position. Bring palms to heart center. Connect once more with the intention that you set at the beginning of the practice today. Feel into what is your intention for this cycle. I encourage you strongly to write this down in your journals afterwards, to have it somewhere visible, maybe in your bedroom or in your mirror, somewhere you can read it every day for this cycle, your grounding reminder. Bring thumbs to the forehead, gentle bow of gratitude to yourself for creating this time and space to nourish your mind-body connection. Thank you for being here, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of this cycle. Lots of love. Let me know how you found it.